Good morning. This is Tammy again. It is January the 2nd, 2026. I'm about ready to say 2022, but I know better. But it's 2026. I am coming back on here per Jesus. I am with Mandi and G. You can find them at SeekHeavenlyThings and at Gilmero Del Paro 303. You can find their videos, the prophecies, their posts, everything you can find on them on their channels. I am one of the 12 that Jesus has brought together for the end times, and that does not mean there's just 12, because there's more than 12. I mean, look at how he uses the 12 in the Bible. A whole bunch of different 12s, and there's a purpose for it, 12 tribes, 12 disciples, but there's more. It's the 12 birth lines from what he is teaching us through Mandi. Okay, now this is different. It's different than the parts per Jesus. He wants Mandi and us to go over the prophecies that has been spoken since 2023, and pay attention to these prophecies that I'm reading, and you're going to understand that things that have happened in the world, he prophesied about it. You guys were all mocking and saying, oh, that never happened, or oh, this isn't going to happen. God would never speak like that. God would not tell any of us, and I'm going to say bull pucky, because he does talk. He does talk through all of us, and Mandi is his main vessel, and he is using her to sit there and get his message out. He's trying to save all of his kids. All right, now I'm getting back to it. I'm going to be reading this. This is what I'm doing for the day. So here I go. Had to put these lovely spectacles on because, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, this was first reposted on the December 23rd, 2025. God's physical calendar was 5/3. God's spiritual calendar was 10/3, and the true Gregorian calendar on that day was 7/10. And it was originally done on June 19th, 2025, and God's physical calendar on that date was 5/11, and God's spiritual calendar on that date was 9/11. And this is all the different prophecies that were spoken of, and I'm going to be reading various ones, and I'm trying to keep my dog from getting in the picture. Cinder, go lay down. Go lay down, bud. Sorry. I don't want him to move this around. But needless to say, this here is Mandi's words speaking here. You guys are mocking God, and you have no idea what the enemy is planning right now. The fact that they have just had that explosion with the rockets is all part of the plan to bring in the unidentified object that they're going to say came from the opening and cracking the firmament. Guys, they are going to see, okay, guys, they are going to use some of the people who are marked with and people are going to start dropping because of the magnetic poles after they blow up the mercury. You guys are fighting me so hard, and I'm literally working for Jesus to warn you from the enemy's plans. Okay, here is the first prophecy that was dated January 31st of 2025. It says, wake up, children, because explosions, and I'm going to be putting numbers out there because he's time marking, okay, and that they're pertinent for his purposes that we don't quite understand, but yes. And it says 3748. Okay, let me start that over. Wake up, children, because explosions 3748 are coming. 3749. Fires 3750 in the skies are coming. 3751. Aurora lights are coming. 5753. Or 3753. Sorry about that. Alien deceptions already here. 3755. There will be more after this explosion. Okay, guys, I'm going to put in I'm going to put me in here. And I mean, I'm not trying to overstep you at all. I'm just saying, guys, think about it. The aurora lights. When in your lifetime have you ever seen the aurora lights here in the United States the way that it is? Yes, Alaska. But down here in the States, down even into Mexico, hello guys, he's trying to wake you up. He is trying to get everybody to pay attention to what he is doing, what he is allowing for these times. Okay, I'm done with it on that part. All right, now I'm going, okay, now this is the next prophecy was on June 17th, 2024. The enemy is opening the portals and the fires in the skies are coming. Wasn't there something that just happened, like golly gee, in California? Fires? Flooding, fires, earthquakes. Do I need to say more? But I will say more because he's asked me to. Okay, the enemy is, this is June 17th, 2024. The enemy is opening the portals and the fires in the skies are coming. The smoke, it's coming. There are going to be several explosions, and you hear about explosions all the time on the news, all over the place. There was just one on New Year's Eve in, was it Switzerland or Sweden? One of those, you know, and that was at a New Year's Eve. People are going to know people are not going to know what is going on. The cloud of the smoke is going to spread through the atmosphere or the hemisphere. The next prophecy, April 25th, 2023. The lawlessness will be revealed soon. Rockets, my child, rockets. A mirrored image. Glass is a reflection. Is it a glass? Glass, is it a reflection or can you see through it? Don't be deceived. Nothing they are telling you is what is real. Nothing they are telling you is what it really is. We've been lied to about a lot of stuff, and I'm sorry about the glare. Don't like that. Okay, next prophecy, May 3rd, 2024. They want ether because it has the power to be their own. It has the power to be their own God. That is why they are trying to break through the firmament. January 13th, 2024. And that was part of the firmament breaking. And this is another time marker, 1613. That is going to shake the nations, 1617. And that's also because NASA is going to be making their announcement, 1622, to scare everyone as well, 1625, because the tactic of their tactic of fear, 1627, is how they pump fear through the media, 1630. Next prophecy, April 7th, 2025, and this has got time markers in it as well. 1921 was the first time marker. Why do you think they are trying to crack into the firmament now? 1924. They're trying to get to the ether. 1926, but they do not realize that the ether is already gone. 1928. The next prophecy is 3/28, 2024. Crack goes the firmament. A colossal happening. It's deteriorating the atmosphere. Down, 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 lights, camera, action. Many will run to and fro. April 18th, 2024 is the next prophecy. They can't call on ether without breaking through the firmament. That is what the rockets are for. Once they have enough energy to source radiation, it will spill out and the waves will start. I am blocking all this until I take my people. Okay, let me start that one over. They can't call on the ether. They can't call on ether without breaking through the firmament. This is what the rockets are for. Once they have enough energy to source radiation, it will spill out and the waves will start. I am blocking all this until I take my people. But once my energy is sourced through my arrival, it not only splits the maps, but it forces the portal wide open. All this is coming. And the next prophecy was 8/14, 2024. The radiation waves will start when CERN blows up Mercury. As that happens, it produces sulfuric acid combining with nuclear substances that they are using to try and break the firmament. Let me start that one over. 8/14/2024, the radiation waves will start when CERN blows up Mercury. As that happened, it produces sulfuric acid combining with the nuclear substances that they're using to try and break the firmament. Okay, another prophecy, June 22nd, 2024. It's all about sorry, I apologize. Okay. It's all set up by the enemy, and I am going to pull my people out. And during this announcement and chaos and destruction falling, social media hour will start. So that means teleportation has happened already, which means you know how close we are because this announcement is coming. This is how they're going to play it, because they've been shooting rockets. Because they have been shooting rockets, they are going to say it's opening up a doorway. They are going to say it opened up a doorway and an unidentified object is here. This is where the alien deception is going to come from, all planned by NASA. Another prophecy was June 25th, 2024. You will see how it all converges together one by one. Don't forget the rockets. They are trying to source the energy to open up the portal. This is a big deal for the end game. June 14th, 2024 is another prophecy. The energy that they are trying to create now with the rockets by changing the placement of the moon and using energy from different sides, pulling it from the stars. It's going to create an offset in the constellation. The chemicals they are spraying, it's going to create disarray and it's going to lack color. It will not be the true colors that the chemicals they are spraying is going to create disarray, and it's going to lack color. It will not be the true colors that I have created. The energy through the solar storms, they are going to create multiple colors because the discoloration is going to be interrupted because of the magnetic pole. See, this world is going to be upside down. Another one for August 14th, 2024. As the explosions are happening, it's creating a firework atmosphere, and the lights with the radiation energy of my force, picking up my 12, the elders. Jesus' clock went off during this time, and when we talk about Jesus' clock going off, he has these clocks in Mandi's house and Cassie's house, Denise's house, and very others' house. Jesus's clock goes off as a confirmation that he is confirming that yes, this is going to happen. Okay, let me go back and start this part over. As the explosions are happening, it's creating a firework atmosphere, and the lights with the radiation energy of my force, picking up my 12, the elders. Jesus' clock's going off. It will create a dominant leering defense, and this shifts the earth, bringing out the mysteries of the Antarctica and what they have covered up there. Another prophecy was on July 17th, 2024. It will create the acid rain that I have been warning my people about, explosions and fireballs that they're showing you now. The deception is here. I'm calling you home. I'm going to bring up. The deception is here. I am calling you home. I'm going to bring you, my 12, to a safe place because they know you are trying to warn the people and wake them up. They know you are a target. July 17th, 2024. My prophets showed them love for me. This is so hard for me because I know what is coming, and my people can't see it because they are walking in their sleep in a bubble. So I'm trying to arouse them from their sleep. There is no time. It's about my love for my children. When NASA pulls the trigger, there is no more time. They have marked certain ones who will face this destruction, and they are going to blame it on the NASA experience going wrong. The breaking of the firmament, but they're not telling you the true story. NASA will be ahead of it. NASA will be ahead of it. Evil will be ahead of it because it's their deception. NASA won't blame it. It's their deception. NASA won't be blamed in the end, but they will show you the failed experiment first when they will be bringing it to the table and blaming the people, not NASA experience. Let me start that over because that's all tongue-tied. It is going to be, this is Jesus speaking. My prophets showed them love for me. This is so hard for me because I know what is coming and my people can't see it because they are walking in their sleep in a bubble. So I'm trying to rouse them from their sleep. There is no time. It's about my love for my children. When NASA pulls the trigger, there is no more time. They have marked certain ones who will face this destruction, and they're going to blame it on the NASA experiment going wrong, the breaking of the firmament, but they do not tell you the true story. NASA will be ahead of it. Evil will be ahead of it because it's their deception. NASA won't be blamed in the end, but they will show you the failed experiment first. Then they will bring it to the table and blame the people, not NASA, not the NASA experiment. They will tell they will tell partial of the truth. Research Mercury. Look it up. This is serious. I mean, because when my grandkids were getting the vaccinations, that all the kids have to get these vaccinations, that was a big deal of people having mercury in it. I mean, it's important that you guys look up, research what this happens, what can happen with it. I'm done there. When you put they tell partial of the truth. Research mercury. Look it up. When you put a magnet to it, look to see what it can do and how it can be catastrophic. That's what I'm trying to wake my people from, because so many people have fallen to that deception, have been marked, not by the mark of the beast, but they have been marked. It's not just mercury. There are other things they put into a contract with the mercury. And I work with people that have gotten this. And I'm telling you, it changes so much. Just different things. For one thing, you know, my one, her nails just started raising for no reason. There is no, that's just one of it. Never mind. I would definitely research your stuff before you get any more of these, because it's not good. You're putting poison in you. Poison that we are not supposed to have. It changes your DNA. We are supposed to have God's DNA, not this malarkey poo. Nope. Okay, sorry. That was my little spit there. Okay. It's not just mercury. There are other things that they put in to counteract with the mercury, which is how organs will become like soup, melting inside the bodies because of the magnetic pull. It will create the acid rain I have been warning my people about. Explosions and fireballs like they're showing you now. The deception is here. I'm calling you home. I'm going to bring you. This deception is here. I'm calling you home. I'm going to bring you my 12 to a safe place because they won't know. The deception is here. I'm calling you home. I'm going to bring you, my 12, to a safe place because they know you're trying to warn the people and wake them. They know you are a target. This is why time is so short. I know exactly when they will pull the trigger. Sourcing the energy will not only blow up but evil will commence on the world. Let me start that one out. I know exactly when they will pull the trigger, sourcing this energy, but not only blow up, but evil will commence on the world. So not only dropping bodies that were marked, but evil lurking throughout. These are those who survived the last attack with the vax. The last attack. Pandemic. The second attack, they plan on destroying through the darkness with the EMP everything wiped out, and Antarctica mysteries revealed, and spiritual becomes physical, veil removed. Here is another prophecy. March 18th, 2023. My child, Nibiru and SpaceX does not meet the eye. Wormwood, I told you, will come. It's soon. 1/3 of the people will die. That's in the Bible. On April 20th, 2023. My child, space. My child, space. NASA calls for destruction. It's a lie. It's a deception. Wormwood, Planet X. Discover the truth. What is going to explain the rapture? I already told you. Unidentified objects. It's not real deception. It's a mirrored image. And that's the end of those prophecies. And this here is, this is Mandi speaking again. If you want the full messages, because there's a lot more to each one of these. There's a lot more. This is just a little snippet of what the whole message is on those days. Just trying to show you, if you think about different things that have happened throughout, since 2023. Come on, the different things that have happened. He prophesied it through Mandi. Goodness. Okay. If you want the full messages, email me at SeekHeavenlyThings@gmail.com. Ask me which message you would like, because it's all there. It's all coming. It's all prophesied, and the explosions just started happening, just like God said they would. It's time to wake up, people. I'm here to help you, not hurt you. I'm a messenger for Jesus, trying to wake his people up from the enemy's plans. And that's the end of this. You know, if there's any questions that you guys have on any of this, you know, seek Jesus out. Ask him questions. Ask him to show you the truth, because he is the truth. He is the way. He is the life. Guys, there's so much to it. There's so much to it. Well, I hope you had a blessed New Year's, and I hope you have another blessed day. I love you. Jesus loves you. I got to take these little things off, that glare. I don't like that. I pray that you have a blessed day, and please come back for the next part. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.